Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is on this makeup look I created for you guys. I did a purple glitter cut crease. When I sat down, I had no idea that I was going to do a cut crease, and every time I think I've been doing my makeup, I've been gravitating to cut creases more. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll notice that I've been putting up a lot of pictures doing like glitter cut creases or just regular cut crease. Yeah, so I'm not sure why, but I've just been doing them. They're not hard. They're pretty easy. If you can follow along with me, I made it really easy for you guys to do. I did use my Huda Beauty palette. The best freaking $60 I've ever spent on a makeup palette is this palette right here, because I always grab this palette. And I use the pink and mauve tones to create this look as well. So if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so right now. I thank you very much for that, and I appreciate you guys watching as always. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Okay guys, so let's just get right into this makeup tutorial. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be priming my eyes with MAC's Soft Ochre. You guys know I always do this step. And then I'm going to go in, and I forgot to show you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm going to go in from the Huda Beauty palette with the color Flamingo. And I'm just going to put this right into my crease, and I am buffing it in really nicely. When you're doing a cut crease, you don't really have to be too precise because we're going to cut that crease. So then going in with the Shadow Shy, and I'm just going to put that into the crease as well. Oh, and my camera just fell here, and as you guys saw, I was like super shocked. So then taking the color Man Eater, and I'm going in right into that crease, and I'm not blending it out or buffing it out as much. I'm keeping it really concentrated right on that crease because I want this to define the eye out a little bit more. Okay guys, so now I'm just going in and blending everything together, and I think this is a MAC brush that I'm using. I'll list it down below, but then I also go in with this color from the palette Bossy, and I'm taking that and concentrating that right on the crease as well. So here's where we're going to start cutting that crease. I'm using the MAC Soft Ochre paint pot. You guys can use a concealer. Anything that's really like kind of thick works, and you want to use a dense brush. I feel like that works well, not something that's going to be really like flimsy or anything. And I'm using like a flat shader brush here. So what you're doing is just cutting that right up to the crease, and then you're going to bring it out as if you're bringing out like a winged liner here. Then you just want to go in and just keep perfecting it. This is really easy. It's not as hard as it looks. I know at first it looked really hard for me as well, but as you do this like often, it does get easier and easier to do. So now just going right back in with Man Eater, and I'm using like a kind of a smaller, fluffier brush, and I'm concentrating that right into that crease. I'm making sure not to bring it down on the lid, and then I'm going to go in and buff everything out. So still doing the same thing, I'm taking Bossy now. That's the darker shade, that kind of burgundy shade in the palette. And I'm just going to cut that crease with a pencil brush. So taking Cupcake from MakeupGeek, I'm just going to take another flat shader brush, and I'm going to put this all over the lid. Now, it wasn't that bright for me. I wanted it to be like a brighter pink, so I was a little disappointed. Not at the shadow. I do like the shadow. It's just for this look, I didn't quite care for it. So then what I did was I went in with a MAC Pigment, and this one is in Fuchsia, and I just wanted to brighten up that eye a little bit and make it stand out a little bit more. So just a quick tip here for you guys. If you want to try any of MAC's pigments, you can just go into the store and basically ask them for a sample, because they have to give you a sample, and the sample will last you like probably 2 years. But anyway, so now I'm just doing my winged liner, and I'm using this Tarte black gel liner, and then this is when I go in with my glitter cut crease, and I'm just using this Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. This one, obviously, I think it's I don't know the name of it, but obviously it's purple. I'll list it down below for you guys. So then just hitting my lashes with some mascara, and now I am popping on these lashes. These lashes are actually the Nicole Guerrero lashes. I really like them, but for some reason they give me such a hard time to pop on. I don't know why. So here I'm just tight lining with my Buxom eyeliner, and then I'm gonna go in and prime my face. I am using the Becca, I think the Skin Perfector. And then I'm going in with L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. You guys can find this at the drugstore. You guys know this is one of my favorites. I'm breaking out a little bit on my chin area, and this foundation really covers that all up because it's thick, but it doesn't look cakey on the skin. So now going in with one of my favorites, and this is Tarte's Shape Tape Concealer. I love this stuff, guys. At first, I was like, I didn't get it. I was just like, it's like any other concealer. But as I use it more, I feel like I'm like loving it more and more each day. It's thick enough for me. You guys know I love a thick concealer. And I don't know, it doesn't crease at all during the day. So it's really good and it's working well for me. And then, yeah, so after this, obviously I'm going to go in the next clip here coming up. I'm just going to bake my face, and I did use my Laura Mercier powder for this. I haven't used it in a while, so I just wanted to pull it out and use it. I've been using the Clinique Transparent, their powder that they have, which is really good, that I really like, but I pulled out my Laura Mercier one and started using that today. It's actually down to a little bit in the pot, so I just wanted to like just finish it off. So then I'm going to go in and I'm taking the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette, one of my favorites as well. So I'm putting it in the hollows of my cheeks, on my forehead, and I'm also doing it on my temples as well. And I just want a nice sun-kissed look. I'm not doing anything crazy here, like any really contouring or anything, just kind of bronzing up a little bit, going down my nose as well. And then I'm taking that brush and just swooping that powder right off of my face. Now going in with my blush, I'm using Tarte Exposed Blush, one of my favorites. I always use this all the time. I know I have to start using a different blush because I definitely do gravitate to that more often. And then going in with my, I think this is my Becca Opal highlighter. And then going back to the eyes, I'm just taking Flamingo and I'm going to buff out the bottom lash. And then I'm going to go in with Maneater after that, and then Bossy on the outer corners. And then going in my inner corner, I am using, I believe, the same highlight, the Becca Opal highlighter. And then I'm going to use my Soar lip liner here. And then I'm going in actually with one of MAC's lip glosses. And I will list it down below because I totally forgot which one it was. But yeah, so that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.